In Arizona, we have lost thousands of people to COVID-19. Mothers, sons, uncles, grandparents, people from all over the state with all different backgrounds. Their loved ones now left with unimaginable pain. And while we can't tell everyone's story, we can introduce you to some of these faces. Tonight, we honor and remember them. Basilio Lopez was 42 years old, a father of 5 who loved to joke around and drink craft beer.
He was very funny. He always knew how to make you laugh.
His wife Leslie says he was their rock.
He always worked so hard for us. He would work a lot of hours just so we had everything we needed.
She's now left to provide on her own, his kids feeling a giant hole in their home.
I didn't get to say goodbye, and it's just such a terrible feeling. Just knowing that he was there dying by himself.
Kimberly Chavez Lopez Bird was a beloved Gila County teacher for nearly 40 years.
Not only did she teach kids, she also actually taught some of their parents.
She got sick while teaching online summer classes at the Hayden Winkleman Unified School District.
Just really want people to know how much she loved life and how full of life she was. And how dearly we miss her.
Her husband, Jesse, says Kim had a way of reading people, and she was always there to help.
She could really recognize when people were down or needed something. That was a really special trait that she had.
She loved the outdoors, hunting and fishing, but teaching was her true calling. Her son, Luke.
Man, she loved it, and she was good at it, too.
There's Chris Chupp, known in the country music scene as DJ Steele.
He's the kind of guy that you want to be around, you know?
Friends say Chupp brought people together through his music, but what they remember most are his smile and positive vibes.
He's one of those guys that, he'll do anything for you. Anything that you ask Chris, he would do without a problem.
He was just very personal. He was also the type of person who would actually come from behind the DJ booth and literally come down and hang out with the people that he's entertaining.
In Chandler, students created a memorial for Carrie Crosswhite, a longtime swim coach and teacher at Chandler High.
He may be gone, but he lives forever with us, and everything he's ever taught me and my other teammates.
His daughter Briston swam on the team and says her father was her biggest fan.
It's just hard to imagine a life without him, but I know that he's always going to be with us.
Crosswhite played bagpipes as part of the Tempe Police Pipe Band. He performed at services for Valley Fallen soldiers. A pillar in the community, Crosswhite was 61. His wife, Lori.
I feel like he's still giving to us because of all these people he has touched have now come around and they're supporting us and lifting us up at a time that we really need it.
Berta Esteban Diego was only 25. She was pregnant with her second child and was sick when she went into labor.
Me llamó esa última vez que estoy caminando ahorita, pero yo creo que todo va a salir bien.
Berta didn't make it, but doctors were able to save Daniel, now a healthy baby boy.
Se le paró el corazón.
We learned they plan to get married at the end of the year.
Fue lo más triste, pues no podía creer como que es un sueño, es un sueño.
Instead, Diego had to bury his future bride, but says Daniel is a blessing. Roger Turner was 85 years old and still loved a good adventure.
He's always been active. He's always had an enjoyment of life.
He had 3 daughters. Kristen Story says her dad loved to travel.
They participated in a lot of the community activities, both in Paradise Valley and Sun City West. They were involved in a Jeep club. That was their big thing, to go off-roading in their Jeep.
In Phoenix, JJ Anaya was a son, a brother, and recently a new uncle.
He was so inviting. He was so easy to talk to.
Anaya was 23. He loved his job, his dog, and his family.
Always joking, always laughing. He loved life.
After their father died 3 years ago, his sisters say Anaya stepped up to take care of them.
He took care of his friends, took care of his family a lot. He took care of us 3 a lot.
Lisa Palacio had deep roots at Agua Fria High School. She was a student there in the 90s and worked as an attendance specialist for nearly 20 years.
Respect and honor for yourself, for others, for the community, and she truly embodied that and lived it.
She leaves behind 3 children, including 14-year-old Daniela Palacio.
We did everything together, and she was always there for me and my brothers.
Students and friends say Palacio was warm and helped welcome thousands of people to the school throughout the years.
Just a genuine, gentle person. Such a kind smile, a little laugh.
Also up here, a Maricopa County prosecutor, a Russian immigrant who escaped anti-Semitism and corruption, an Avondale corrections officer. We thank you, the families and friends, for sharing their stories with us. For ABC 15 Arizona, I'm Claudia Rupsich.